Good morning and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Rachel Wolf. It's Saturday, February 24th, 2018. Michelle Apon joining us here to talk a little bit about freezing temperatures across our area.
You know, we're starting off the morning.
Thanks so much, Michelle. Well, teachers and staff returned to Stoneman Douglas High School for the first time since that mass shooting that took the lives of 17 people. Many called it one of the hardest and most emotional days of their lives. Meanwhile, students in Stockton joined those in cities nationwide yesterday by walking out of class to protest gun violence, demanding some sort of change here. While most of the protests were peaceful, Stockton police did arrest 5 students between the ages of 14 and 18. They were charged with battery of an officer and resisting arrest. Police say one of them took an officer's baton. They also allegedly caused the damage seen in these pictures by throwing rocks at cars. Last week, we sat down with local high school students to get their thoughts on school shootings and safety. So this week, we wanted to hear from the teachers. Liz Croyt sat down with 6 local educators, including one from the district where the school shooting happened in Rancho Tehama less than 6 months ago. That was Liz Croyt's reporting. They also pointed out the fact that there is a nationwide teacher shortage and high burnout rate causing these skewed teacher-to-student ratios. You can watch Liz's full conversation with those teachers, including the part where they talk about whether teachers should carry guns, an important discussion on abc10.com.
If there are guns.
The school superintendent over at Stoneman Douglas High School told reporters he does not want his teachers armed. The California Teachers Association agrees, calling it a dangerous idea. Well, it looks like some changes are coming to Florida's gun laws. Governor Rick Scott says the state will now require everyone buying a gun to be 21 or older. The exception would be for active and reserve military members and their spouses. The governor is also calling for a mandatory law enforcement officer in every public school and says a mass takeaway of Second Amendment rights is just not the answer. Rather, keeping guns away from dangerous people and people with mental issues is what we need to do. The biggest story in the sporting world right now will be a story that will become bigger and bigger. An FBI probe into NCAA violations has named some of the elite programs across college basketball, including Kentucky, Duke, and North Carolina. Documents obtained by Yahoo Sports show players from more than 20 Division I men's college basketball teams have been breaking NCAA rules. At least 25 players, including some of the nation's top athletes, were identified as receiving improper benefits from an NBA agent. Then last night, another big bombshell rocking college basketball. An ESPN report shows FBI wiretaps recorded Arizona head coach Sean Miller discussing a $100,000 payment to land his freshman DeAndre Ayton, who is expected to be one of the top players in June's NBA draft. The FBI reportedly has more than 3,000 hours of phone conversations with Christian Dawkins, who worked at that same agency that was raided by authorities last year. The Folsom couple has been getting random packages of pillows they didn't even order from Amazon. As ABC 10's Ananda Rochita explains, it gets even weirder because this story all started with the delivery of a talking hamster. That's very cute. Great story, Ananda. Michelle did reach out to Amazon about the orders, and a supervisor told her it was an error and then she could keep the pillows. We also reached out to Amazon. A spokesperson said their review detection systems are trained to catch this type of behavior and will continue our ongoing efforts to detect and prevent abuse. I hope there's not a camera in there. That was a very good point. You might say Pennsylvania is home to a lot of birds. There's the Pittsburgh Penguins, the Philadelphia Eagles, and now there's an emu on the loose. All right, so busy morning, but let's take it on out to Pennsylvania, to Wayne County, PA, where there's a bird on the loose. This is sort of an odd setting here. This is an emu, and he's just roaming around on the highway out there. Now, emus are not native to Pennsylvania. I know that comes as a shock.
So, yeah.
They're from Australia. And there's no way of knowing how he got there. He's like running into traffic and everything. Look at this. Because they can't fly.
Over,
and they're from Australia. So anyway.
I just think that they're so much bigger than I thought.
They're about 5 feet tall. So yeah. Back here at home, seeing that snow. Are we going to get snow here?
Across the Sierra, potentially Sunday night, Monday, and wrapping up on Tuesday. But across the valley this weekend, it's going to be dry. We're looking at upper 50s to low 60s.
All right. Thanks, Michelle. We'll see you at 7:27.